Welcome to Safely Connected, presented by Alert Alarm, keeping you up to date on the newest technologies to help you protect your home, family, and business. Thanks for joining us.
Today we are going to talk about fire protection, how to protect your home or business, but we're going to focus mostly today on the residential side of it. We'll have a commercial fire that is coming at us later. So fires can start incredibly fast. As we all know, it takes only a matter of minutes for the temperature to reach 1400 degrees and spread through the entire house. So it's imperative for your life safety and to protect the things that you've worked for all your life to get that fire caught and put out as quickly as possible. One of the things that we can do is with fire protection, with smoke detectors, it is today's code to have a smoke detector in and outside of each living quarter. Now, what does that mean to you? If we have a 3-bedroom house that is a split floor plan and we have 2 bedrooms on one side of the house with a common hall and a master bedroom with a common hall or with a hall on it, we're going to have a total of two smokes, one in each one of the 2 guest bedrooms, 1 in the common hall, so we'll need 3 on that side of the house and 2 on the other side, 1 in the master bedroom, 1 outside the master bedroom. The purpose for that is obvious. If the doors are shut, we want to be able to know in or outside and be able to notify the rest of the family that there's a smoke detector. Smoke detectors are invaluable at sensing the smoke. They can catch a fire long before flames come up. Smoke is the first sign, and if we can catch it as something smoking, we can notify the fire department. We can get help on the way. Many times that can save the house, or again, there's so many things in your house, photographs, jewelry, things that have been handed down or that you worked for all your life that simply can't be replaced. You can't get an insurance check to take care of. And so that's what we're going to try and do to help, is notify you early enough in advance so we can get some fire protection, fire department on the way out and help save the things that you've worked for. There are several different things that can do that. I'm going to go through those, each one. We're going to start with just a regular smoke detector. This smoke detector is tied to, it integrates with your security system. If you have a house that is, let's say, over 20 years old and you don't have smoke detectors in all of the locations that you're supposed to have them, or don't have battery operated, it's a fantastic way to go. Each one of these sense smoke. They're a photoelectric, just like a standard smoke detector. The only advantage to these is they're going to notify the alarm panel, in which time we will dispatch the fire department. So as soon as they see smoke or sense smoke, the fire department is dispatched, which could be the difference in saving your house or not, because we don't have flame at that point. We just have smoke. So these are smoke detectors, are what we would put in for someone that doesn't have any fire protection in the house, or a new house that doesn't have any of the smoke detectors. If you have an existing house, in the last few years, and to be honest with you, I don't know the exact, but the last 15 years or so, all of the smoke detectors in the house were integrated together. It's code that, in addition to have those in and outside of each one of the bedrooms, anytime that one of those smoke detectors sound, it sounds all of them together in the house. And that has afforded another opportunity, and I don't have one here, but the product looks very similar to this. It is called a firefighter. It is a small wireless device that mounts by any one of those smoke detectors. As they sound, and again, if any one of them in the house sounds, they all go off. It listens for the certain temporal tone and the gap between the tone. There's a specific pattern and a specific temporal pattern there, and volume that it listens for to understand that that is a smoke detector. It recognizes that as a smoke, sends a wireless signal back to the alarm panel. We generate an alarm signal, notify the fire department, help is on its way immediately. So if you have this is a very economical way to go. You can have this one device that protects your entire house instead of replacing 3, 4, 5, 8, 10 smoke detectors. This has been something that's been phenomenal and helped secure houses along the way. Another thing that we can do, because photoelectric smoke detectors have a chamber and they're looking for that chamber to be clouded with smoke, that's the easiest way to pick up fire. However, that is also the easiest way for a false alarm. So you'll notice in a kitchen, the last thing we want to do is put a smoke detector in there, because when you burn the bacon or the toast is left in too long, we don't want to be calling the fire department. Garage, attic, other places that are dusty, shops, that dust can get in the chamber and cause false alarms because it starts to cloud that chamber just like smoke would, and you're going to end up getting false alarms. So the solution to that is a heat detector. Heat detectors are typically used in just what we talked about: kitchen, garage, attic, shop, places that are not contaminant free. A heat detector has nothing to do with smoke whatsoever. You can fill the entire room up with smoke. It will not go off, or dust or debris. It simply goes off when the temperature reaches, and they have different ones. The ones I'm showing you now is 135 degrees. With this one, when the temperature reaches 135 degrees at the ceiling, or if the temperature fluctuates too rapidly. If the temperature increases 15 degrees in 1 minute, either one of those two conditions will cause an alarm that will trip this device, send the signal back to the alarm, and we'll dispatch the fire department. Again, these are fantastic for contaminated areas, kitchens, places like that where you're going to have smoke, where you don't have to worry about getting false alarms, but you can still get the protection you need. So the fire protection is one of the best ways to secure your house. If you'll check with your insurance company, the majority of the time you will get an additional insurance discount for having fire protection through your alarm company. It's that important. You know that when the insurance companies are giving you a discount, there's a legitimate reason behind it. So that's something that I'd strongly urge any of you. If you don't have those, pick up the phone and let's visit about it. It's not that expensive, and it's a great way to protect your house and the things that you work for all your life. I want to talk briefly about carbon monoxide detectors. The carbon monoxide detectors that we install are going to be tied back into the alarm system as well. So if there are dangerous gases in the house, you will know without having to be in it. If you're away from the house and the gases are too high, this is going to generate an alarm. We're going to call you and let you know that there's carbon monoxide levels in the house are too high for you to go in. Don't go in, stay out of the house, get somebody to go in and take care of it. This is also very valuable if you've got pets. People that are there by themselves that can't take care of themselves. If you've got pets, cats, dogs that you care about, they're not smart enough to realize that those levels are too high and get out if the siren is going off. So this is a good way to help notify you so you can take care of animals, pets, things of that nature. So I want to thank you guys for joining in. This week was talking about the fire protection. This is something that's very near and dear to my heart. This can help save a lot of lives and a lot of property and a lot of things that we worked so hard for our lives. I really wish, if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to give us a call at 1-800-467-0996, or you can simply reply on our Facebook blog. I'd be happy to help any of you can. Again, my name's Roger Jones. I want to thank you guys for joining in. We look forward to seeing you next week.
Thanks again for joining us. Remember to subscribe and visit us at alertalarmsys.com.